Czy masz odwagę powiedzieć żono? I stałem tam, gdzie stało domo.
Welcome guys, and we have a charger for our camera, and I'm gonna show you how it works, what is here, what's included. This is a pretty great device, and at this moment you can see, okay, that we have here a charger for our FW50 batteries. We don't know probably what type of battery it is, but you can charge two batteries. That's a dedicated charger for a Sony A7 and A7 Mark II for a battery which you use to your mirrorless camera. Because Sony use FW50 for a A7 Mark I and A7 Mark II, and Sony use FZ100 for A7 Mark III and an A7 Mark IV and A9 full frame mirrorless cameras, and from that reason you need that. Of course, in mirrorless camera is something different than DSLR SLT. In Sony DSLR SLT, like Sony A99 full frame DSLR, it was not possible to charge your battery when it was inside your camera. You had to use external charger, because you couldn't charge your battery when you use a USB cable. The problem was that you have to charge the battery before even to be able to transfer data, because it was no power going through USB and in this type of DSLR SLT cameras. So it was a little problematic at that point, and these cameras SLT used a mini USB. Sony A7 and A9, they use micro USB, and the newest model use USB Type-C. But you can charge battery when it is inside your camera, or even if there is no power, you can connect to your computer just to put a little voltage inside to be able to transfer data. So it's a good thing. But if you want to charge very fast your battery, you will need a external charger. And I have a external charger with an indicator for the two batteries, but the problem is that it was only with it's great because it was with AC 100 to from 100 volts to 240 volts, so it was in worldwide, in US, in Europe, in Asia, everywhere, and it was also with AC 12 volts, so you can use it also in a car. So it's possible to charge your battery when it's inside your car. The only bad thing is it's not possible to use 5 volts to charge it. So it's really great, but I've needed something for a travel. That big charger I can use at home, but when I want to travel, I wanted something like that. What's that reason for that? That is a 2-channel battery charger for FW50 batteries, so we can connect battery from Sony A7 Mark I or Sony A7 Mark II mirrorless camera. Then what we have here, we have two connectors. We have micro USB and USB Type-C. So if you have your camera with you and you don't have USB Type-C cable, because you don't have your phone cable with you, but you have a cable to transfer data from a Sony A7, which S7 use micro USB, you can use micro USB to charge your batteries. The other thing is, if you have your phone cable, you can with USB Type-C, you can use USB Type-C to charge your batteries, which is also great. But the best thing is that you can charge your mirrorless camera batteries using power bank. So if you want to travel, if you are on an airport or are waiting for a plane and you want to charge your batteries, you can connect it to your power bank, put in your backpack, and the battery will be charged by the way, yeah. Or you can even use a standalone chargers for that. You have indicators for a power, and what we have here: input USB, micro USB 5 volts 2.1 ampere, or USB Type-C 5 volt DC 2.1 ampere. Output 8 volts for 0.4 volt, 8.4 volt. So this even higher, 8.4 volts. When you charge one battery, you will have 700 milliampere for that one battery. If you want to charge two batteries, you will have a little less. You will have 500 milliampere for each of these two, so we'll have a total of 1 ampere for that two batteries for 2 channels, and it's a pretty great device. And I've decided that I want to have it. And I've also got a micro USB cable, which is pretty rare. At that moment, I've got micro USB cable with that. So I'm pretty happy that I bought this new portable charger. This is pretty small. It's 4 times smaller than the big charger, and it will be great on a travel. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna catch you in my next video.
Ty co kobiety chciałbyś zniewolić, pozbawić chciałbyś niewolnej woli. Rządzie biskupie, do was to mówię, wstydzi się was dziś kraj. Nie płaczcie siostry, ducha nie traćcie, uwierzcie w naszą wygraną w walce. Uwierzcie w to, że już niedługo piękniejszy będzie kraj.